Bay Lightning team has used an all-in complete team effort to get a 3-0 series lead in the Cup final.
Welcome, everyone, to Game 4 of the 2021 Stanley Cup Final. The Lightning lead the series 3-0 with a chance to sweep the Montreal Canadiens out of the playoffs and win their second straight Stanley Cup and third ever franchise Stanley Cup. Second also against the Canadian franchise. And second as well on Canadian soil. I don't know. This is going to be a huge, huge opportunity for Tampa tonight. Montreal is trying to force a Game 5 back in Amalie Arena in Tampa Bay. No team has been swept in the Stanley Cup Finals since 1998. No team has reverse swept since 1942. Steve Yzerman, who was the longtime general manager and boss of Steven Stamkos, was the last guy to be on a team to sweep a team in the Stanley Cup Final, and also they repeated as well, and now Stamkos will have the chance to do that. It may be, yes, Aiden. If that is the case, it will be the last. Well, not hockey stream, because I'll try to stream the draft and the fantasy draft, not the fantasy draft, the expansion draft. But this will be the last, yes, live hockey game of the season. Vasilevsky's been the best player in the series. He's gotten goal support all over the place. And obviously, Carey Price has not gotten goal support. So we'll see. If there is a Game 5, it'll be on Wednesday. Price, in the first 3 rounds, at a 12-5 record, a 2.02 goalie average, and a save percentage of .934 with 1 shutout. But in the finals, 0-3, 4.39 goalie average, .835 save percentage. Part of that has been because this Lightning roster has been great. Part of that has been because he's not been as good as Vasilevsky. But a larger part has been because of the defensive inefficiency and his lack of goal support. Gallagher is back in an elimination game. The second for Montreal, the first where they couldn't clinch, and Point is ready to go. We'll be back for Game 4 of the Stanley Cup Final. Nathan wants me to ask what happened. I don't know. Somebody invaded the regular Discord, and I had to ban them. No NBA Finals today, so we won't be able to do that in intermission. We might be able to do Brazil-Peru Copa America game in the first intermission, maybe. That game's at halftime. Brazil is a 1-0 lead. Besides that, the only other games that we could do are baseball games, maybe MLS game, but I don't even know if they're playing today or what the deal is with that.
For the long haul and everywhere in between. Go with someone who thinks outside the box truck with custom transportation solutions that maximize productivity, reliability, and savings.
Well, I got both of you out because this is not how we're doing things.
Championship on NBC and Go.
There's no better place to bet the NHL than on FanDuel Sportsbook. It's easy to find your bet and lock it in just a few simple taps. And on FanDuel, the action doesn't stop when the puck drops. With in-game betting, you can bet live games with updated odds right through the final hole. And when you're ready to cash out, you can get your winnings in as little as 24 hours. Join FanDuel Sportsbook today and place your first bet risk-free and get up to $1,000 back if you don't win. FanDuel, 4 ways to win.
Whatever, guys.
In Colorado, it's not how you describe something. Wow. It's how you experience it. Wow.
I don't know, bro. GGD. He said he's had a lot of stuff to do. Oh, yeah, like in the summer, I think he said he has work all the time, so he can't come to the streams. But I think he was like in the fall and No, in the spring, but in the summer, like now he's like ready, but we're not going to stream. So as the summer goes on, he'll be ready to go to any stream, but we won't have that many. So that the fall and but the fall, absolutely, he said he's available. Happy late 4th of July. Thank you, Aiden. Same to you. I have proof. I really don't care.
Bet 365 today, and when you deposit $10 or more, we'll match it. There's up to $500 in bet credits. Release your bet credits and get up to $500 worth of risk-free bets to spend on whatever sport you choose. Download the app now and see for yourself why Bet 365 is the world's favorite sportsbook.
Timing out dangerous heat and a severe weather threat after the game.
I had a ball game for 4th of July. My family versus my cousin's family. Baseball, I would assume. Nice. 1-0 Brazil over Peru. Okay, I'm actually rooting for Peru. My family's rooting for Peru. We're not Peruvian, but I know a lot of Peruvian friends, and we don't like Brazil for whatever reason. Sorry, Brazilians. No, why? Why would I do that? Okay, maybe.
Two of them came against Vegas in Game 3. The bottom line is, I think Montreal's been too concerned with matchup, and they need to get some juice in their lineup. And I think making these changes would provide that. If they can get these guys,
yeah, that was pretty exciting, Aiden. I have to admit. Now we're playing Milwaukee, who's a great team. Go to commercial. We should have anthems and puck drops soon for Game 4 of the 2021 Stanley Cup Final. I'll be back.
We engineer each vehicle to outthink obstacles, to overcome difficult conditions. We engineer the drivers who are determined and powerful, just like you are. Rise to the challenge with the rugged performance of the Honda Passport, Pilot, and CR-V.
Go get a freshly made football from Subway. Thank you.
Be better. And now see.
Subway, eat fresh.
All right, guys, no insurance talk on beach day.
What? Same with my boat. The insurance bills are low.
I wish I could group my insurance stuff.
Like that cluster. Insurance cluster.
I doubt that exists.
Every talented kid is always he's always a striker because he always just feeds the ball on.
Hey, what's that?
Bought groceries with my credit card on the debit card and want to reimburse.
Like the Pee-wee
I bought myself this truck.
Especially like Messi
Building
would do
matches.
that. Like everybody else, you do it to a point where
Get paid back for the stuff you pay for with Instant Comma.
The best way to experience something in life is for yourself. And Firestone tires were built for getting out there. For 3-day weekends. And for testing the waters. Try Firestone tires for 90.
All right, I'm back. I couldn't find any water, but I'm back. Yes, absolutely, GDD Games. Rest in peace to Matisse, the goaltender for the Columbus Blue Jackets, who tragically passed away. Rest in peace to him and his family. That is a horrible, horrible situation. Also, it's 1-0 Milwaukee. Omar Navarez, the Mets are losing, which is not good. From the people I've seen, Aiden, on social media that are Columbus fans and know the Columbus organization, say he was one of the greatest guys in the world. So, yeah. Go Brewers. Oh, come on. You're not a Brewers fan. Tampa Bay looking for the repeat. Montreal looking to continue the series to Game 5. Back to commercial. No.
Well, that's the important bit, isn't it? Showing up, saying, hello, fancy nice chat. then we talk like two old friends about sticky buns and all the savings you can get by bundling your home and car insurance. But here's the real secret. Eye contact. Do you feel that?
Because I told you why. We're not having this conversation. Hi, Lil Perk 30.
Hi, I'm just looking at my account and I've got all this extra cash back.
Yep, that's your cashback match. Only Discover will automatically match all the cashback new card members earn at the end of their first year.
You matched everything I earned this year?
Yeah.
Woo! More money, more money! Ah!
It's all very exciting.
I'm gonna spread the news.
Spread it wide. It's cashback match, people! You know that. You all work here.
New card members get a dollar-for-dollar match at the end of their first year, only from Discover.
Domino's is testing driverless delivery powered by Neuro, and it's got someone back to their old habits. Avoid the noise when you get any 2 or more medium 2-topping.
Guys, we are really not having this conversation right now about the whole Discord thing. Yeah. I hate the Mets. Why? Why, GDD?
K5 GT beats the BMW 330i in slowing, cornering, and acceleration. So it probably makes sense that we just keep on racing ourselves. The turbocharged Kia K5.
Yeah, I know. Trent. Oh, you are a Yankees fan? Why did I think you were at Cleveland? All right, we're ready. GDD, I'm gonna delete that comment. Don't joke about that. Don't joke about that. I understand that you're trying to make light of the situation, but do not joke about that. That was very tragic. Yeah, I don't either. I don't like fireworks. But he's referencing, you know what he's referencing. So the Lightning are going to get ready for this game. And the Canadiens trying to keep this going. The Stanley Cup is in the building. It is in the Bell Center in what could also be the final game broadcasted by NBC in the National Hockey League, at least for the foreseeable future, in Montreal. Remember, the Stanley Cup was raised in Montreal the first time ESPN got the broadcast, and ESPN's getting it next year. So how fitting. Lightning Montreal, Game 4 next. Lightning look for the sweep. Canadiens look to extend the series with the Stanley Cup in the building. Comeback season, nice. Lightning will enter the ice. The Canadiens are in the locker room. Carey Price and Le Bleu La Rouge enter the ice. Montreal. Le Hockey Club de Canada, les Canadiens de Montreal enter now and skate out. There's Caulfield, there's Toffoli, there's Anderson in what could be the final game this season in the Bell Center. If the Lightning are to win this game, Canadiens still haven't won a game in the final since they won the Cup in '93 in the Forum. Against the LA Kings, Wayne Gretzky, Yari Curry. Kucherov's line will not start. The fans are ready. Will there be there should be, Aiden. There absolutely should be. The day after Independence Day in the United States and 4 days after Canada Day. And we've got hockey. We've got Game 4 of the final, and the Lightning and the Canadiens on the blue line. The Lightning at the back blue line to the front. To the opposite side will be the Montreal Canadiens. Benches on both sides of the blue lines where their teammates stand. No Caulfield line to start. No point line to start. Because he's an idiot. I don't know. And back to just announcer Michelle Lacroix. Here it is, guys.
La grande famille de la Ligue nationale de hockey est en deuil à la suite du décès tragique du gardien des Blue Jackets de Columbus, Matis Kielens. Nous souhaitons transmettre nos plus sincères condoléances à sa famille, ses amis et ses coéquipiers en cette période difficile. The National Hockey League family mourns the tragic passing of Columbus Blue Jackets
You're right, Aiden.
goaltender Matis Kielens. We extend our deepest sympathies to his family, friends, and teammates during this difficult time. Mesdames, Messieurs, veuillez maintenant vous lever, retirer chapeaux et casquettes pour l'interprétation des hymnes nationaux par Marc Hervieux, accompagné alors par Thierry Ribaud. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Remove your hats and caps for the singing of the national anthem by Marc Hervieux, accompanied on the
Rest in peace to Matis Kivilenkis. Absolutely. Now, the Star Spangled Banner. Aiden, it's highly distracting and annoying, I agree. Hold on 1 second. I'm not sitting watching.
Whose broad stripes and bright stars to the perilous fight. For the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets raged the bursting air. Through to the night, that our flag was still there. Oh, sing us that star-spangled banner yet wave. For the land of the free.
Run it back. The Star Spangled Banner, as you heard there. I don't know. And there is O Canada in Montreal. Fans nervous with anticipation. This is pretty, yeah, absolutely GDD. But this is pretty emotional right here, guys. This is tearing O Canada, this loud and this well. Trent, no. That's fine. Who's ready for Game 4 of the Stanley Cup Final? Won't even do the Bob Cole thing I usually do. Who's ready? Montreal and Tampa Bay with the Stanley Cup in the building. And we're going to have puck drop at center ice, and Guy Lafleur, Yvan Cornier, and Patrick Roy are in the building tonight. Three of the greatest Montreal Canadiens ever. all of their time. The Stanley Cups, of course, he was the Conn Smythe winner the last time the Canadiens won a game in the final. They're looking to do that and extend their championship hopes back to Florida. There have been some thoughts that the Lightning would be okay with winning this game to win the cup in front of their home crowd. Let me tell you something. That's not how professional athletes work. But if that ends up happening, they won't be too mad. Center ice, face-off. Evans and Gord to start Game 4. Lightning lead this best of 7, 3-0. 2 sweeps already happened. Winnipeg, Edmonton, that was one of them. Actually, no, I think it was the only one. It was Sergachev, and the face-off is won. Here's Sergachev, steps out from behind the net, set over for Savard, who shoots in. Back out for Petrie. Remember, the Lightning started quickly and well in Game 3. Lehkonen on the puck. Trying to battle this away from Evans. Evans sweeps behind and stepped up the middle, tries for Byron. This puck all the way down and icing against Montreal.
29 seconds in. As Bruce mentioned earlier, 3 changes for Montreal.
Yep, that's going to be fun at some point. Yep, we'll do that. Also, college football is coming too, which is going to be interesting. 29 seconds into the first. Face-off offensive zone for Montreal, for Tampa. Kucherov and a save by Price on Kucherov. Palat wants it, and Edmondson won it away from him. Backhanded this through. Here's Evans, stepped up at the boards. Evans tries to fire this out to center. Will past Byron and try to get across. On the backhand is Petrie. He's offside. I'm a big boy now. All right, whatever. So a neutral zone face-off now. So the Kucherov point line goes to the bench. It'll be Yanni Gord against Nick Suzuki, his line. Face-off won by Tampa Bay. Back out Jan Ruda. Off the glass and back down. For Romanov, who steps this through and try to draw a pass. It's intercepted. Victor Hedman. Shot blocked. Another chance up front. Save made by Price. Rebound, and it leaked away. And the Lightning still have it. The Canadiens couldn't get it out. Barclay Goodrow. Back through, blocked ahead. Yanni Gord took a hit. Gord looks for Coleman. Coleman away from Suzuki. Coleman, and then brought out by Shea Weber on the backhand. Here's Gord. Pass in front. Save made. Rebound. Another save by Price. Oh, what a save by Price on Coleman. And now we've got a scuffle. Bad turnover by Shea Weber, guys, and great pass by Yanni Gord from behind the net. And this was what Caulfield did earlier, and also Shea Weber with the block on Hedman. But, yeah, really good opportunity for the Lightning in this game so far. They help on the face-off. It's flipped and brought in. Ryan McDonough tried to step it over for Ross Colton. Colton looks behind. Cirelli away from Sherratt. Sherratt still with a hit on Cirelli. Cirelli looking, and it's backed out from behind where it can be played out for Chernak to shoot. This is tipped and stopped by Carey Price. Petrie back for Gallagher. Gallagher, skate to stick, Ben Sherratt. Sherratt shoots in and backed up again. Ryan McDonough. Out through for Cirelli. Canadiens in. Trying to pat that one to Foley, and I think Vasilevsky got a piece of that. Gallagher trying to grab the puck. It's swept out for Sherratt. Now the Canadiens do bring it through. Looks for Lehkonen. Danault, and can't bring it out. Danault, and there's Tyler Toffoli. But now Ryan McDonough with the puck. Step to center. And off it comes. Cirelli shooting in, and the Lightning change. Ben Sherratt. Behind the net for Montreal. No, but they did it all night last night. Back out Evans. And there's Lehkonen. And now Braden Point takes the puck. Point, the Calgarian, sets it over, skate to stick to Sergachev. And he'll line this over the glass and out. It was tipped, though, off the wall, so this is not going to be delay of game. 9th season as a Lightning head coach. He won with Canada in the World Juniors. He won the Calder Cup with the Syracuse Crunch in the American Hockey League. And finally was able to win the Cup last year and is looking for a second straight. A guy who was also hired by Steve Yzerman, and a guy that is very good friends with the current coach that Steve Yzerman is the boss of, Jeff Blashill. They both worked together with the Syracuse Crunch and in the American Hockey League, here and in the American Hockey League, and also in the World Juniors for Team Canada. Corey Perry, backhand pass up the middle, and it swept through and tried to drop it on back. Slipped at center and tried to find Eric Stahl. Here comes Stahl, centering pass, and it tipped far off Perry. Perry looked to drop it on off. Stahl with it. Pass in front, and that just gapped through. Habs won a penalty, none. Tyler Johnson off the boards. Shot in, and trying to get that out was Patrick Maroon. Matthew Joseph. Here's Tyler Johnson ahead from Stahl. Great play by Eric Stahl. No penalty. And Tyler Johnson wanted a penalty called against Stahl. There was none called. Edmondson has it now. Go Binghamton Devils, guys. Back up at the boards to Foley, and now it's Nikita Kucherov. Kucherov dropped off Andre Palat. Palat, and it's picked off. Back by Tyler to Foley. Gallagher to Danault, a bit too far, and Vasilevsky gets out, hands it over to Chernak, who gets hit. Looked over for Braden Point up the middle. Point steps up and shoots in. Sherratt's there now. Carey Price behind the net. Price off the boards. Kucherov gets hit hard. This puck buckles and is saved by Price. Danault up the middle and taken by Hedman. And sent up the middle. Nikita Kucherov backhand pass, and it's fought off for Palat. This is tipped out of play with 15:44 to go in the first. Oh, Mets have tied it, guys. Jackie Bradley Jr. sends Brandon Nimmo with Dominic Smith on a sac fly home, so it's 1-1. Yeah, to your point, GDD, it was pretty loud last night with the fireworks pretty much everywhere in America. But after about 2 hours past midnight, it kind of like died down pretty much. Pretty much quiet after that, at least in the East Coast. McDonough shoots wide. Yanni Gord. Behind. Wrapped up from Sherratt. Gord is there. Oh, nice. Aiden. Looks for Yanni Gord again. Barclay Goudreau is there. Chernak. Almost picked off by Montreal. Send it to center. Anderson. Now taken by Goudreau. Here comes Yanni Gord. Gord flanking Coleman. To that side, Canadians try to rush up off of Suzuki's stick. Fought off and put on from Anderson. Yanni Gord. And a drop pass that backhanded out into the Tampa Bay zone. Yanni Gord wants the puck. Canadians sweep this through. Cole Caulfield. Romanov to Suzuki, and he shoots in. Caulfield, who's been relatively quiet in this series. Jan Ruda will set up. Tried up the middle, look for Colton. Cirelli goes down, Habs to center. Petrie to Byron. Paul Byron, backhand pass, and it's blocked away. And the Lightning set in. Stamkos to Cirelli. Cirelli spun off and hit hard by Edmondson, and the fans like that. And of course they do, as the Habs can hold this and move out Edmondson. Edmondson set up. Shot in by Evans. Sergachev pursued. Sergachev to Savard. Savard tries to ski it up the middle. And away, Corey Perry off the boards. And from Matthew Joseph. And down at where Savard was. A big check there. And out at the boards. They can clamp it on through, and it banks down. Perry tries to send this, but the Lightning just keep it cycling through. Matthew Joseph with a hit on Kulak. And a backhand pass is intercepted. Braden Point gets it at the far wall. Point steps and shoots wide. Hedman to Braden Point. Braden Point. Palat's in the middle. Hedman's there. Andre Palat lost the puck. Big hit there on Kulak, though. Shea Weber. Sticky didn't get it. Oh, chance in front, and Price made a save. Jan Ruda shoots and blocked. Palat can't get it. But Kulak can. Ruda steps with the puck and sends it back to Palat. Kucherov behind the net. Palat couldn't get a clean chance on the puck. Palat out, tried for Chernak. Pass across, but it missed the hab. But now the Canadiens bring in full force. Here's Ben Sherratt. Sherratt holds on. Wait, shoots, and that just lasered wide. And the Lightning tipped this out to center. Nikita Kucherov. A juggling puck, which will backpedal its way down for Carey Price to handle and ski it on through. Dropped on through a couple sticks. Anderson lost the chance. Yanni Gourde sets through. Coleman waits. Coleman left circle, holds, shoots. Far wide. Price is hugging the post. Back out. It's lanced on through for Yanni Gourde to carry. Gourde got hit hard out behind. 6-0 shots in favor of Tampa Bay. Savard, and it comes to the glove of Price. Edmondson is battling with Coleman. We're going to go to the first commercial. 12:16 to go in the first. No score between the Canadiens and Tampa.
Are you using Liberty Mutual's coverage customizer tool? Sorry. Well, since you asked, it finds discounts and policy recommendations. The only thing
I do a full 12 minutes.
Larry, you're an animal. Who's got the good legs now? Only pay for what you need. Liberty, 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 Liberty.
Conventional thinking doesn't disrupt the status quo, which is why T-Mobile for Business uses unconventional thinking to help your business realize its possibilities. Only one 5G partner offers unmatched network support and value without any trade-offs.
The master knows when to crash the net. He's not invited, but he shows up anyway with his work friends. Because he is Jägermeister.
Rush hour will never feel the same. Experience clinic performance from our entire line of vehicles at Lexus Golden Opportunity Center. Experience a Lexus.
I love those kits. They're really nice.
You're getting four from our Corona.
I'm drinking them.
Replay. The play that Moose was talking about. Here's Paul Byron. You got to get the puck to net. You got people driving here, right? You got people going to the net. Yeah, it's not a great angle. He's on his backhand. Maybe you can get it to your forehand and shovel it there. But when you're trying to make the pass back, and look at the coverage. Tampa's got four guys right in front of Andre Vasquez.
I'm back. Keeps on leaving his, because I'm not going to sit there during commercial. Oh, God. Back out. Sent over to Foley, center ice. Palat now, away from Gallagher. Andre Palat. Canadians set up. It's Ben Sherratt. Sherratt. Back out and step. Backhand pass. Here comes a chance for the Canadiens. In on goal. Oh, it's Gallagher spinning at the right wall. Gallagher in front. Foley shoots. Oh, to save by Vasilevsky. And it comes to the corner. And Shea Weber shoots. And that's tipped away to center ice. Lightning 3-on-2. Victor Hedman pass across. It's intercepted, but now Chernak gets it back. Chernak holds behind the net. Palat stepped in front. Tipped up high. And it jetsons back all the way down for the Lightning, Victor Hedman. Conn Smythe Trophy last year for Victor Hedman. Chernak got a bit too far. And Steven Stamkos, the captain for the Lightning, never got there. Back out. Dropped on down for Edmondson. Icing against Tampa Bay. What's that guy's name? What guy? Trent, what guy? Back out, a shot off the face-off, and it's tipped out.
miscommunication here. Watch what ends up happening.
My...
Field's gonna roll out here.
No.
He wants Petrie to come down here. Watch what happens.
So, good face-off opportunity for Montreal there, though. They got to set something up here. They're having a chance. That was absolutely tipped, though. Face-off, won by Tampa. Then intercepted Caulfield. Comes on through and tried for Stamkos. Stamkos. Back out, backhanded center ice. Yanni Gord's there. Anderson. Try to pick it off and carry Price. Over to Edmondson. Backs it up at the boards. Petrie spins. Jeff Petrie. Up the middle. Caulfield. Joel Edmondson. Caulfield will fire this wide. And away from Gaudreau. And now here comes Cole Caulfield. Back out. Stepped up at the line. Looked for Anderson. Swats at it. Anderson. He missed it. Chernak to center. Chernak has defeated up for Matthew Joseph. Saved by Price. He had the stick handled on it. Joseph got checked hard. And back out. Game 2 was scoreless first period, but Lightning scored first in every game so far. Maroon tried to back it up, and it's dropped all the way down as the Canadiens did some good job blocking. Vasilevsky sets it back out of his goal. Here comes Patrick Maroon. Backhand pass blocked. Maroon to the corner. Tyler Johnson. Sergachev. Shooting one and a save by Carey Price. We go to commercial, 9:58 to go on the first. No score, Tampa, Montreal. I got to get some water. Yes. I asked her if she wanted me to change it. She was like, give the remote. My TV's behind. If she says something to you, how's the game? How's the game going? I heard you complaining. Oh. So you're going to park the game? Oh, that would be great. Messi plays Brazil.
Pepperoni and cheese stuffed crust with a cheese and pepperoni stuffed crust. It's got 9 feet of pepperoni.
That's enough, Darren.
Sorry.
I love it. Stuffed crust, just $10.
This one's for every NHL fan who watches their team pass 5 times more than they have shots on net. You've come from my house. Unlock a summer of possibilities in a new Chevy. Expand your options and your perspective. Find your next adventure in a new Chevy. Enjoy the open road and make advance for the rest of the summer on select popular Chevy SUVs. Plus, get interest-free financing for 72 months when you finance with GM Financial. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
Look.
The Olympics
begin July
23rd, live from Tokyo. Lexi, 24-year-old Caitlin Decking out of Washington, D.C.
Lexi, we're this way.
Individual events. One of the 1,500-meter free at noon. Olympic event for women. Olympics.
Oh, we scored!
Days from now. There's like the entire Olympic event. This. Tigers with the Lightning. Game 7. The semi-final round. A 1-0 Tampa Bay win.
Back to the game. Oh, God, Trent, are you serious? Hey, Royal York, what's up? Canadians on the knees. They didn't call penalty. No penalty called. Fans don't like that. Sherratt back on the boards. Chance it from Vasilevsky and tipped away and brought out Yanni Gord. Yanni Gord sets in. Gord will sweep this across. And are you actually not kidding? That's insane. Sherratt tried to backhand it over to Evans. Sherratt back outside, in front, and off the stick of Braden Point. He was able to slaw the puck off. There's Chernak, and now Ryan McDonough. McDonough behind the net. McDonough waits in. He'll shoot in. over for Edmondson. Off the boards there, and now back out at center. Looks for Tyler Toffoli. Chipped and over Danault there. Danault and Point. Who are you rooting for, Royal York, to win the cup then? I don't know who you'd root for in this matchup. Technically, an Ottawa Senator does get a ring, though, if the Canadiens win the cup, because Victor Mete was, he was in Montreal for a decent amount of time. Here's a chance on net. This just went wide off. Colton out to center. And Steven Stamkos pass across. Over Cirelli, shoots, save Price. Rebound up high. It's tipped and then out. Off the boards, Anderson tried to dig away. Anderson now up the middle and out the backhand. Trying to get there, Caulfield. Colton, too far. Steven Stamkos there. And back behind. Hedman, Colton. Neither were able to get it. Shernack and Price got a piece of that. Trying to get down and get the puck away. Tyler Johnson, Shernack, they both battle. And there's Edmondson. And also, now Sherratt on the backhand. Sherratt pinned by Stamkos, but here's Suzuki. Anderson. Anderson moves on Shernack. Here's Josh Anderson trying to get by. Spins. He's tied up, but now it comes across. And over, tried Eric Stahl. Matthew Joseph takes a hit from Romanoff. Back out. Stahl, Perry, and Hedman's trying to get the puck out. He doesn't have his stick. Romanoff will backhand this in. Hedman's still trying to get the puck out. Kicked it, then stick. It was deflected back out, and now here come the Canadiens again. Here's Corey Perry at the left circle. Perry holds up, shoots for a tip, and it's blocked. Might have went off of Armia. Armia in front looks for Perry and kept in by Romanoff. Romanoff back to the blue line. Held on. Jeff Petrie at the right circle. Blocked away, and the Canadiens couldn't get that. Here comes Yanni Gourde. Shoots in. Save Price as it actually deflected off of the Canadiens goaltender. Okay. Barclay Goodrow. Thanks for telling me, Royal York. I did ask. There's Eric Stahl along with Goodrow. They bang away. Trying to get the puck. Yanni Gourde as well. Off of Petrie's stick. Former Oiler. And it's back out. Romanoff. Jeff Petrie. Petrie off the boards. Go Habs, go is the chant here in Montreal. Evans. And now Romanoff to Petrie. Petrie sets on through, trying to race by. And now Byron tries to go and grab it. Good play by Braden Point to set this through, and Lehkonen back out to Romanoff. Romanoff with the puck. Romanoff sets up away from Point. And this is backed up at the boards. Byron trying to get there, sent out to center. Juggling puck, 5:40 to go in the first. No score between the Canadiens and the Lightning. Game 4 of the Stanley Cup Final 2021. Lightning win the cup with a sweep. Canadiens force a Game 5 back in Florida with a win here tonight. Lightning looking to sweep Stanley Cup Final for the first time since 1998, when the Red Wings swept the Capitals out of the playoffs. Shea Weber over for Sherratt, trying to send this back out. Looked over for Danault and sent it over to Foley now. To Foley sets this one, trying to drop off where Danault was, and Ben Sherratt has it behind the net. What's up, Royal Pork? Sherratt back out and shot in. 5 minutes to go in the first. The big defensemen working their magic for Tampa Bay, Savard, and back out Kulak. Brett Kulak to center. Kulak, Nick Suzuki, looking for his third goal of the final. Suzuki goes down and backhands it out behind. It looks for Patrick Maroon, who's there. Maroon takes a hit there. Paul Byron as well. And swept to the blue line. Chopped out and sent all the way down, but then backhanded off the boards and cycled into the Tampa Bay zone. Suzuki gets it from Caulfield. Suzuki steps. Backhand pass. They score! Anderson! 1-0 Montreal! Josh Anderson! Le Canadien! Strike first! What a play! A drop pass, and Josh Anderson, who scores his first goal since Game 1 of the final, from a great pass from Nicholas Suzuki and a roofer, top shelf, on Andrei Vasilevsky. What a pass. And for the first time in this series, the Canadiens strike first. And what a play by Josh Anderson to just lift this puck. Fourth goal of the playoff, second of the Stanley Cup final. First goal in the final at home for Josh Anderson. Canadiens will win the faceoff. This came late in the first. Shot on through for Vasilevsky. He's bowled over. The puck's loose. No whistle. They bang away. Is it in? No. Didn't go in. Canadiens jammed at the puck. Ryan McDonough does not have his helmet. Corey Perry was on the ice. He was face planted by Barclay Goodrow, who he is not happy with for whatever reason. To make sure Andrei Vasilevsky is okay. Now, I don't think this would be goalie interference because this was a jam-at play, guys. Eric Stahl to the net. It's this line that Perry tries to body the puck in because Vasilevsky's watching it into his glove, and then Armia gets bowled over. Oh, that puck's in the net, guys. We'll have to see, but we go to commercial. 1-0, Montreal. Make a goal, score a goal, yeah. We'll be right back. This ref is horrible.
Hey.
Horrible. So him and Percy are want to reimburse it all games. I got practice. I hate Brazil more than anything in life. How is it a foul on him? The way he didn't even get touched. He didn't get touched at all. The way he hates Brazil. I hate seriously. No, seriously. Listen. Every sport better. Now say more in the app. No, they don't. Really don't. Got the hand pass in overtime 2 years ago between the Sharks and the Blues. You're really going to... I'm going to bury you in these. Of course they're just a rap.
Why do we say heads up when we really mean duck?
Why is it the golden age television if it's all in black and white?
Question everything. We do. The all-new Hyundai Tucson. Original series from Marvel Studios.
I know he's from Quebec. I know that. All right, guys, how's this not a goal, guys? Guys, how's this not a goal? Please tell me that this is not a goal. Please, I'm telling you, this is a goal. I don't care that he got bowled over. That's a goal. Well, they don't count it. Coleman tips this to center, and it's dropped on off, and the Canadiens bring it out. They're going to hold on and sweep this back for Vasilevsky behind the net. Oh, he was AWOL, and that puck was leaking, and the Canadiens nearly made it 2-0. Chernak shoots this back outside. Shades of Fleury in Game 3 of the conference final. Now brought in. Backhands one wide of Vasilevsky. The Canadiens look, they look emboldened. Braden Point will backhand this in. Away from Price. And Shea Weber. This is a penalty against Point. No, penalty also against the Canadian. Penalty against Evans. Penalty against Point. So, interference on Evans, roughing against Braden Point. 4-on-4 hockey for most of this first period. But this was the play. Vasilevsky actually saved himself when he was AWOL. He missed the puck. This would have been an easy goal for Jake Evans, but Vasilevsky was able to poke check it away, which was smart for him. Because Yeah, 7-1 Montreal. Alexis and Tampa hasn't scored a goal, and the one shot for Montreal went in the net. How about that? Suzuki. Face-off won by Tampa. Back Hedman, Sergachev, and it's fired off. The stick there of Kucherov tried to get Victor Hedman out to center ice, and Victor Hedman's there. He's behind the Tampa net. Hedman out at the corner, up to center ice. Over for Nikita Kucherov. Kucherov, Anthony Cirelli. Cirelli up the middle. Cirelli pass across. Sergachev behind the net. Sergachev hit by Danault. Pass in front. Blocked away from Cirelli. And back out. Habs are on it. Montreal bring it up and shot out behind Andrei Vasilevsky. Victor Hedman got chopped down and Suzuki there. Sergachev. Handed back. Looks for Sergachev. And over to Ryan McDonough. McDonough, 2:30 to go in the first. 1 minute to go in the 4-on-4. McDonough, Yanni Gourde steps up too far for Coleman. Blake Coleman got hit. Yanni Gourde got hit. Back out. Gourde. Coleman. They kick away at Edmondson behind. Joel Edmondson steps up to Foley. Look for Edmondson. Intercepted. Yanni Gourde. Ahead. Gourde. Stick to the boards by Carey Price. And Chernak's there. And Coleman. There is a penalty against the Habs. 4-on-3. I think 4-on-3. 4-on-3 for 34 seconds. How about that? Tampa's going to get a 4-on-3 and then a 5-on-4 for more time for a slash on Edmondson. And Edmondson's like, if you call that a slash, got to call whatever Toffoli did. So this is an incredible opportunity for an offense who's as good as any in hockey to tie a goal in a game where they can clinch a cup. I mean, they got 15 wins. Like, this is, you're giving them a 4-3. You don't understand why Dominique Ducharme isn't happy about this. And it's an offensive zone draw for Tampa, which they do win. Hedman holds up, waits, pass across. Kucherov shoots it wide. And there's Cirelli. Back out for Nikita Kucherov. Kucherov back down. Launched out for Hedman. Hedman over for Stamkos. Fired it, smoked off the glass. Stamkos to Hedman. Hedman to Kucherov. Kucherov to Hedman. Hedman looks, waits, holds on. Kucherov. Stamkos. Too far for Stamkos. 10 seconds on the 4-on-3. Look for Cirelli now. Back to Kucherov. Kucherov. Cirelli's in front and a save by Price. Over to Kucherov. Kucherov ahead. Kucherov. Hedman. 4-on-3's over. 5-on-4. 4-on-4 now. 120. 5-on-4, I think. Not 4-on-4. Cirelli back out. Cirelli over for Kucherov. 1:15 of the power play. Kucherov steps up. Back out Cirelli. Nikita Kucherov. Kucherov. Hedman. Kucherov. Point. Back out. Tapped away. And Danault clears. And now the Canadiens trying to get a short-handed break, but out of gas was Evans. Lightning with a minute to go in the power play. And I think period and power play clock are on the same amount of time. Braden Point past Romanov. Back out, tried to get there and sent to the blue line. Here's Hedman. Kucherov. Hedman. Stamkos is there. Kucherov. Pass in front. Tap for Palat. Couldn't get there. Stamkos to Hedman. Hedman. Kucherov. Back out. Kucherov. Andre Palat. Kucherov. Hedman. Kucherov. Point. Off the post. Kucherov to Hedman now. 20 seconds to go in the first. Victor Hedman, Nikita Kucherov. Nikita Kucherov, Andre Palat. Kucherov, Palat. Back in front, point too far. Hedman, Kucherov shoots wide. Stamkos was tied up. 10 seconds to go in the first. Great kill for Montreal. 5 seconds to go in the penalty kill and in the first period. Tapped off, one last chance. Stamkos tied up. Point. Can't get a shot away. Penalty's over. First period's over. 1-0 Canadiens. What a kill. Absolutely incredible. I'm still amped on Portugal.
You're Montreal. You've got a one
Yes.
lead here. You want to be absolutely super cool here to get to your locker room. You want to
I know. Look, I'm Neymar. Just let me touch me. That's a call. Wait, hold on a second. I'll be right back, guys. All right, so that's what you do Thursday?
Getting there so much, things getting testy, getting intense. For the most part, it was the old road joke from Montreal outshot heavily, but they land the first big punch. Coming up on the legislative mission.
I'll be right back, guys.
Plus, the great Doug Emmerich delivers a final farewell after 16 seasons of the NHL on NBC.
Right, Messi, right? I have so many soccer kits, it's unbelievable. I have Rooney, I have Dortmund, I have another guy. You name 11 down for those. Yeah, I have an NBA kit, but it doesn't have a guy. I have Red Bulls. Every two. I think I have every. Yeah, I don't have a person, but I have a kit for every club team in life. Red Bulls, Inter, Barcelona, Dortmund, and Manchester United.
Before it can change the world, it has to change yours. The all-new, all-electric Volkswagen ID4.
Wendy's only serves one kind of breakfast, a better breakfast. So check your own soggy egg. And pick up
All right, I'm back. So,
choose wisely. Choose Wendy's 2 for $4.
do you know the TikToker Caleb was?
Just wear something not too crazy. Remember, it's a business dinner, not a costume party.
On the Spotty Network, here's what she heard.
Just wear something crazy. Remember.
I don't, but I'm looking it up. All right, so we're in intermission right now, so I'm gonna go to whatever game I can get. I know the Mets are on. I just want to see if there's like anything. Oh, the Red Bulls are playing. I think, unless that game's actually not happening.
I'll hit you with this. How important is the Gold Cup this summer for U.S. soccer fans? World Cup qualifying is coming our way in September.
Yeah, well, to answer your question, not important at all. I know people are going to like it and get into it. For me, it pales in comparison to the World Cup qualifying games coming up.
Fact-finding mission, clearly, as the three goalkeepers, Guzan, Sean Johnson of New York City, Matt Turner of the New England Revolution, Bello Cannon, Moore, Pines, Robinson, Sands, Vines, and Zimmerman.
Just hold on. I don't think the MLS is playing today. I just wanted to see.
Williamson, part of this group. Captain Ewell in the midfield. DK will figure to be one of the first options at forward. And the Red Bulls did not.
No, they play tomorrow. Or actually, they don't play tomorrow. They already played. Okay, so the only game I can do right now, well, there's the White Sox and the Twins, but I don't care about that. So we're gonna hit the Mets. Okay, guys, we're gonna do Mets stream until at every intermission. So I got to practice my baseball broadcasting. We're a commercial though. Guys, you hear baseball? We are doing the Mets. We are doing the Mets broadcast while we are in intermission right now in the first intermission, 1-0 Canadiens.
Let's go places.
Are you using Liberty
Mutual's coverage customizer tool, so you only pay for what you eat. Sorry. You're an animal.
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Add drama to every draft. The exhilarating Audi SUV family.
Michelle Margot here with your 7th inning game break. Cubs-Phillies. Cubs lead 1-0. Andrew Knapp hits a solo home run. His second of the year comes off of Zach Davies, which ties the game at 1. And that is where we are in the bottom of the third, Gary.
Cubs trying to snap a 9-game losing streak tonight against the Phillies.
I'm just gonna delete that comment just because it just sounds a little. Yeah.
Players to keep an eye on the Mets system on SNY's digital series Mets Perspective, presented by Verizon. Check it out now on SNY.tv. Seth Lugo on to pitch the 7th inning. Tyrone Taylor leads off for Milwaukee and goes after a first pitch slider, 0-1. Lugo took that tough loss and at Atlanta, but righted the ship yesterday in game 1. As he finished
Okay, here we go.
pitching inning in that game. Took him just 8 pitches to pitch a 1-2-3-7.
9:30 left in intermission. This is hit to right field, but foul. As Tyrone Taylor 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts in the top of the 7th here in New York. 1-1 tie between the Mets and the Brewers, division leaders in their own right. The Mets, who came out with another series win, a 2-1 series win. 2 wins, 1 loss against the New York Yankees. And now all those games were on the road, so even though it was in New York, they were on the road, but they get now official home games against Milwaukee, and you know, you were gonna want that. You'd be like, if we could get road games, which are still road games, but they're easier for us to travel, and then get some home games against good teams instead of having to go all the way to Wisconsin or San Francisco, we'd like that. Lugo, the next pitch is a bit high, but it's swung at by Taylor. Got him swinging. First strike. Just a really nice thrown fastball. It's a bit high, but he was guessing that Taylor was going to swing at those balls. He's a guy that likes to chuck the ball long, and he guessed right. This is a guessing game. Oh, God, Trent. Shut up. Seth Lugo, the pitch. Right up the middle for strike 1. He's been a very good pitcher on a deep rotation for the Mets. And this one is lined up to the first baseman. Is just going to Pete Alonso bounce that to first base and tag the runner. 2 outs already here in the top of the 7th.
That's a high number, and I'm with Seth. I think that's probably what it is. I think that teams are going to try to. It's very difficult though, because you don't have a lot in your system. At some point, to mix 4 or 5 of those guys that hit the ball out of the ballpark with 3 or 4 guys in your lineup who are contact guys, that would be the ultimate.
It's the pitch low, but for a strike. 7 pitches so far for Lugo, but he's done very well with his arsenal.
Are the contact hitters able to perform the way you want them to against the guys with the great stuff? The DeGroms, the Woodruffs, the people who are coming to the table with over the top.
This one will bounce to the dirt way far of the catcher glove. Was able to sweep it up, though. So 1-1. 1-1 count. Gets ready and here's himself for the next pitch. This is low as well and bounces to the dirt for ball 2. Right up the middle and fouled off to the left wall side. 2-2 count. They can limit the pitches too, like get them out without, getting stretched here. Here's another foul tip. It's the point. You don't want to really throw 5 to 7 pitches a batter. That's not good for a bullpen. It weakens you game to game in a 162 regular season, especially as you do that march for the playoffs, which is a sprint. Lugo the pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. Another strikeout. And we go to the bottom of the 7th, 1-1 between New York and Milwaukee. Okay, we got 4:30 left in intermission. And then we get to the second period.
Let's go. I'll switch us and my phone.
Cooking and eating at home more often means food odors get trapped in your home's fabrics and released back into the air, so you smell last night's dinner the next morning. For an easy way to keep your whole home smelling fresh, try Febreze Fabric Refresher. Febrez's water-based formula deeply penetrates fabrics to eliminate trapped food odors as it dries. Spray Febreze Fabric Refresher when you clean up after meals to ensure your entire home smells fresh and clean. Try Febreze Fabric Refresher. Brand power helping you buy better.
This is Peacock. Let's go! It's streaming. TV. Movies. Sports. Breaking news. Stocks. Tunes. Shows. More? Yes, more. Tons. Exclusive originals. Original characters. Fun stuff. Big stuff. Trending. Mind-bending. It's late night. Early morning. Low. And it's free. Free. That's Peacock.
Well, if it's free,
That's why you can't not watch.
Here you go.
thank you.
Thank you.
We're back with the baseball game and still waiting for intermission. We got 2:30 left in intermission. 2:34 for the Tampa Montreal game. Those were here strictly for hockey. Francisco Lindor will be the first batter up. Swing and a miss. Woodruff got him swinging. He's 0 for 1 with a sacrifice bunt this year. 9 home runs, 29 ribbies, and a .219 average, a .627, 672 ops. Not as good as he was in Cleveland, but this is his first year playing for the Mets, and he's been good, and the team's been very good. He usually bores me. When I broadcast it, I'm never really bored, or going to, which I may be soon. This will be taken right outside for ball 1. Woodruff will probably be leaving soon, as this is going to be pitch 67. Outside to the same spot, right, and out for a ball, 2-1. Woodruff the pitch, and that's low for 3-1.
They're not using Hader for 2 inning stints the way they used to now that he's the closer, but want to get to the Brewers, you better get him soon. 3-1 coming.
And this pitch will be outside for a walk. First walk of the night for Woodruff. And it's going to be Francisco Lindor taking first base. Miami has a 4-2 lead over LA, a 5-3 lead for St. Louis, or 5-3 win for St. Louis, and a 2-1 win right now by the Chicago Cubs over Philadelphia, which is very good. Dominic Smith, who had the first run, as immediately Woodruff thought that this was going to be a steal, and Lindor got back. After this pitch, we're going to go to the NHL game. Woodruff goes back to first base, and Lindor's still there. That doesn't count as a pitch, guys. Trevor May is going to be in the bullpen. So they're already switching. You may see Woodruff off, though, if the Mets get a walk or a hit here. Woodruff gears for the pitch. Looks first base and throws there again. We will get to hockey once we get the pitch, but for whatever reason, Woodruff has thrown 3 times to first base, which, again, the Mets fans don't like. Let's go Mets is the chant. 107 stolen bases in the career of Francisco Lindor. He looks first base again, Woodruff. Ready for the pitch. And now will deliver. Looked for a bunt, Dominic Smith, and no. That'll go for ball 1. All right. We're going to Montreal.
No matter what happens, no matter where it happens, New Amsterdam vodka is there.
Exclusively in movie theaters July 16th.
I know this is a lot to ask, but thank you for coming with me.
Welcome back to Lino's Escape Room.
No.
We broke it once, we'll do it again.
Try 0526.
This is way bigger than last time.
We need to beat them at their own game.
Good luck, players.
Escape Room for No Champions. Rated PG-13. Exclusively in movie theaters July 16th.
All rights to this broadcast are reserved, and any rebroadcast, recording, retransmission, or other unauthorized use of this broadcast without the express written permission of the National Hockey League is expressly prohibited.
The Stanley Cup Final on NBC is brought to you by the new Lexus IS Sports Sedan. Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer. And by Subway.
Okay, and I did kind of do that years ago, but yeah, I might try to do a blog and then kind of, yeah, that might be a good idea. Oh, nice. Aiden, that's a great idea. I think I'll try to do a blog. I would live stream, but if I don't have 1,000, I can't live stream. But I may like create a blog and then kind of like download it to my phone. And then see if I could put it in the computer.
Personally, and thank you to our captain and our boss, Sam Flood, for this incredible run and sharing this with the great hockey fans across the world on NBC.
Face off, Montreal wins it. 4-on-4. Still ongoing now. It must have been called. Yeah, must have been called as the first period, the second period started from what happened afterwards. Is here's Palat stepping out behind the net. Andre Palat away from Sherratt and back out to Cirelli, who backhands it over, look for Palat. Cirelli on it. Cirelli drops off, look for Palat again, but now stepped up to center ice. And Suzuki tries to clear it over and shot through. Save Vasilevsky, steered it over for Hedman. Hedman with a good pass off the boards and tried to find point. Price hands it off. Petrie, and then up the middle. Trying to get back and dropped off the corner. Stepped in from Suzuki, and now here's Paul Byron. Byron on the backhand. Slips it over for Petrie. Petrie ahead. Petrie sends on through. Out across. Petrie again. Jeff Petrie. Deneau's at the right circle. Petrie, hands off and a shot and a save by Vasilevsky. Sure, DDD, sure.
You're trying to isolate somebody and then open up some space, and that's what happens up top. The high spring, all of a sudden there's a breakdown. I'd like to see Deneau get to the board in the center of the ice here and take away the eyes of Vasilevsky, but Petrie could really let it go, and that was a good save. Right shoulder, right chest area of Andre Vasilevsky. Nice job there by the Canadiens to create that chance.
Back out. Slip to center. Caulfield looks for Petrie. Petrie. Over on back. Sent to center, Philip Deneau. Deneau right circle. Sends over across. And motored this on back. Looked for McDonough. Out for Yanni Gourde. Gourde skate to stick. Gourde. McDonough. Up high for Yanni Gourde. And a big check there. Hedman. 4-on-4's over. Hedman sends it over. Go Habs go is the call. The Montreal native Yanni Gourde up the middle. Trying to find Matthew Joseph. And the Canadiens will take this out. And Caulfield gets dumped. Tyler Johnson, and now the fans want a penalty against Tampa. There's none. Petrie playing defense on Maroon. Stepped up a hit on Kulak. Shot by Ruda is deflected up high. Kulak to Evans. Jake Evans to center, and it's Ryan McDonough. Shot in and out from Price. And back ahead, it's Evans. Wrong 71. Evans with it. Back look for Anthony Cirelli. Cirelli ahead. Take a back shot. He shoots in. Vasilevsky handles. Off for McDonough. And there's a pass out. Perry back across. Corey Perry couldn't get it back. Armia, but swept in Sherratt. Out behind the net. And the puck is forked off and looked for Shea Weber. Handed it. McDonough out to center ice. All the way down. This is icing against Tampa Bay.
Solid team game. We can do more. We're keeping it. We did a good job. We just got to quick believe.
Mass Mutual, proud partner of the NHL.
Andre Vasilevsky with shutouts to end the prior three series against Florida, Carolina, and the New York Islanders. He has allowed one tonight. Romanov with the puck.
Back out, Caulfield. To the left circle, Edmondson. Back dropped ahead, too far for McDonough. Caulfield tries to step up. Suzuki away from Cirelli. Suzuki on his knees. Caulfield trying to get the puck. Romanov as well. And it's off to the boards and out to center. Suzuki dropped off. Launched out to Caulfield and shot in. Suzuki is tied up and looks out Caulfield. Now Suzuki in front. McDonough was able to take the puck away. And now it's Nikita Kucherov. Kucherov, good defense on him. And He'll tip this away. It should be noted that even though a team hasn't swept since 1998, in one instance since then, a team has been up 3-0 with a chance to, two instances, a team has been up 3-0 with a chance to sweep, as this is an icing. And it was the same team both times. It was the LA Kings in 2012 and 2014. Both times they didn't sweep. In 2012, they let 2 wins go before they won the cup. In 2014, they lost game 4 but won game 5. So interestingly there, the third time in the 21st century that a team has been up 3-0 in the final with a chance to win the cup in a sweep, but nobody has done it. And right now it stands, it would continue the trend because Montreal has this 1-0 lead and their stingy defensive play has really carried into the second period. Swept off the wall and shot in, tipped over the glass and out. It went off a Tampa player in the Lightning bench.
An 0-3 deficit in a playoff series back in 2010, Flyers and Bruins. What's the magic formula? Well, you need something to build upon, right? And to me, it's about winning a period. That's where you start, and that's what Montreal did in the first period. Then it's about winning a game, and then once you win a game, now you want to try and create a seed of doubt in the opposition. And it takes a little bit of time, but if you can chip away slowly, it can happen, as we've seen 4 times.
Backed up Canadiens to step this off the boards. Shot in Savard out behind. And it comes across out for Sergachev, and Price got a piece of that. Lightning are working well, though, with the puck. But now battled off the boards. And to center, Danault lost the chance on it. And Price hands this off for Kulak. Kulak dropped off Petrie. Shooting over the ends and over to Vasilevsky, who will pitch this out behind. And looked across a far angle shot on Vasilevsky, and getting hurtled down to the ice was Stahl. Sergachev back out at Yanni Gourde. Gourde ahead. And finally try to tip this out to center. Byron and over Evans. Not since 2014 has an original 6 team lost in the Stanley Cup final. Andre Palat sets up and backhands it over Arturi Lehkonen, battling with the puck, and now there's a penalty against the Lightning. It's a holding penalty against Kucherov, and the Canadiens are going to get a power play here in Montreal. It'll be Point, not Kucherov.
Power play brought to you by Truly Hard Seltzer.
Danault face off 1, and here's Petrie. Jeff Petrie back out. Suzuki backhands this through Petrie. It's almost blocked away, but now shot out to center and brought over, shorthanded for the Lightning. And here's a chance in for Gaudreau. Gaudreau shoots. Oh, on a save by Price. Very big quality. Price will come out and now drop off. Canadiens 1 of 6 on the power play in this series. Jeff Petrie sent back out. And here's Suzuki ahead. McDonough off the boards. And lanced on and out. Tipped out of play. Off of Petrie, actually, with 1:24 to go in the power play.
Being a shot from far out there, and I think that's the 3rd headshot that Price has taken in the Stanley Cup final. Gaudreau could really let it go. Left-handed shot coming down the right wing boards. Goaltender, something to think about there, but a good idea by Gaudreau while short-handed.
Shea Weber set up to center and shooting in. Off Vasilevsky. Back out, a puck that rolled on him, and the Canadiens had a chance to make it 2-0, but couldn't convert. Back out, Josh Anderson, right circle. Drops it off Shea Weber. Hands it. Armia, shot, chance, rebound off of Vasilevsky and out behind Gallagher to Armia. 45 seconds remain on the power play. Back out, Josh Anderson. Went down, no penalty. He goes down again. Still no penalty. Yanni Gourde battles now. Out across at the corner, look for Shea Weber. Shea Weber sets up at the far boards. Joel Armia at the left circle. Armia over to Eric Stahl. Stahl left circle, spins away from Gourde. Now Stahl, Gallagher on the backhand. Anderson chopped up high. And now Armia spinning. Armia left circle. Passed in front. Back to Armia. Armia launched one on and a save by Vasilevsky. And a rebound, another save by Vasilevsky. It's tipped to the corner and back out and the penalty's over. Points out of the box. He hustles shorthanded, but he is collapsed down by Shea Weber. What a hit as Anderson takes behind the Canadiens' net. Yes. I thought that at first, that it was a brain trauma, but no, it was very similar situations as Vasilevsky makes a save off of a good top pass by Paul Byron. Or from that Byron was able to deflect. Incredible hit by Shea Weber. Great stingy defensive play by Montreal and a power play that they had. 1-0 Canadiens in Game 4.
Introducing Domino's new 2-minute guarantee. Order Domino's car-side delivery. Check in when you arrive, and we'll be headed out the door less than 2 minutes after it's ready, or your next pizza is free. Nothing will stop us from getting out the door fast. Rain, snow, wind, and wild animals. Carry out 3-topping pizzas for $7.99 and put our 2-minute guarantee to the test.
We need a bigger place.
With our credit, besides we just doubled our square footage.
Credit Karma can show us how to improve it for free. Then we can find a place with a bigger right side up.
Huh, that's really cool.
Credit Karma. Download the app today. Conventional thinking doesn't disrupt the status quo, which is why T-Mobile for Business uses unconventional thinking to help your business realize new possibilities. Only one 5G partner offers unmatched network support and value without any trade-offs.
Unlock a summer of possibilities in a new Chevy. Expand your options and your perspective. Find your next adventure in a new Chevy. Enjoy the open road and make no monthly payments for the rest of the summer on select popular Chevy SUVs. Plus, get interest-free financing for 72 months when you finance with GM Financial. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
A good-looking power play for Montreal. Officially only 2 shots on goal, but several chances. Armia to Gallagher.
They have a good opportunity. I'll say that. It's still going to be incredibly hard because we haven't seen the Lightning play well in this game, really well, and we haven't seen the Canadiens steal a game or say that the Lightning can turn it on and play their elite play, and the Canadiens can still win a game. We haven't seen that in this series. They haven't even won a game yet, and they haven't won one in Tampa. So there are a lot of different things that would have to happen. Back out for Jeff Petrie and a save by Vasilevsky, and now Stamkos trying to get Colton, and here's Chernak trying to feed Colton. Lehkonen goes down. Back out shot behind, look for Cirelli. Cirelli out ahead. And he got hit hard. Back across, look for Lehkonen to center, McDonough. Ryan McDonough steps, pass across wide. Banked out, and here's Evans. Evans up the middle. Tied off, and Paul Byron there. Byron. Back across Evans. Evans, and then Shea Weber. Now, Evans back out. Looks it over. Tried to feed where Hedman was. Hedman battles through. Here's Jan Ruda. Ruda back to Matthew Joseph. Stepped ahead, Joel Armia. Armia right circle. Armia, Perry. Armia, backhander. Doesn't go. Perry shoots. Blocked ahead. And Stahl went down, tries to get the puck. Back ahead, Joseph. Matthew Joseph. Patrick Maroon out in front. Price got tripped up. Penalty coming against the Lightning, absolutely. No. It's against Perry for tripping. Wow. What a opportunity there. And Corey Perry for tripping. And now the Lightning, who are only down by a goal, are going to have a power play. Now, how's that not goalie interference? Well, I guess they say he's pushed in. I can see that. Face off, won by Tampa. Victor Hedman. Out ahead, Stamkos tries to knock it down. Over for Cirelli, out behind the net. Cirelli, and it's Kucherov. Spun off. Braden Point. Steps up from the blue line, and all the way down, Hedman is there. Victor Hedman skates up. Back out Lehkonen. Away from Point. Hedman. Hedman out there. Point. Hangs on. Sends off the boards. Tap pass Braden Point. Tries to get through. Point. Hit hard. Braden Point. Shea Weber was there with another big check on Point. And this puck will deposit to center. Evans there. Canadiens don't change. Not yet. Steven Stamkos pass off. And now Chernak tried to get it on back. Away, a pass off. Try to send this out. Stamkos there. Across the line it goes and cleared down for Vasilevsky to handle. Sergachev with a pass back. Maroon. Sergachev. Palat. Sergachev. Sergachev shoots, and that's blocked. Also might have hit Vasilevsky Price, and it's cleared all the way down with 20 seconds left in the power play. Mikhail Sergachev to center ice. Lobbed it on Andre Palat. Palat steps up and handed on Evans. Short-handed Evans shoots wide. Over for Suzuki. Suzuki took a hit. Suzuki trying to keep the puck. McDonough sent over to Sergachev, and the penalty's over. Perry's out of the box. Canadiens are at full strength. 0 for 2 in the power play. They haven't had a great power play in this final. It had its moments in the conference final. It was dynamite in round 1 and round 2. Gaudreau gets hit. And it's back out. Game 5, if we get it, it'll be on Wednesday. In the final series in the NHL season. Brendan Gallagher. Back across a shot. Suzuki, it's tipped up high and out of play. Went off of Vasilevsky. Just ricocheted up into the screen. 1-0 Canadiens. After Shea Weber with some big hits and great penalty killing by Montreal.
The all-new Honda Civic is designed to move you. In fact, current driver has called the Civic more fun to drive than top competitors. Because in their performance testing, the Civic was the quickest around the track. With more power and sharper handling than its rivals. The all-new Honda Civic. Built for all kinds of fun. Contact your Honda dealer today or shop online.
In the sunshine. Everybody loves the sunshine.
Try Microban 24 bathroom cleaner. It powers through soap scum. Apply and allow to dry on tile to prevent mold and mildew growth for 7 days. And on countertops to keep killing bacteria for up to 24 hours. Try Microban 24.
With ClipNotes, we save your haircut details, so our team is always ready for you. Great Clips, official hair salon of the NHL.
Who am I subscribed to on YouTube? A myriad of people. Some of them are hockey tubers. Some of them are video game streamers. Some of them are just sports stuff. And some of them are just random people that I know. Yeah, myriad of people. I think you can look up who I'm subscribed to on my channel. I'm pretty sure you can look up whoever anyone's subscribed to.
Loving it, all because of this amazing 9-year-old girl. See the full story at nhl.com/discover.
At the ice at the speed of 5G with T-Mobile, America's largest, fastest, and now most reliable 5G network with more-to-more coverage and breakaway 5G speeds. T-Mobile is the leader in 5G. Got to look at the crowd at Amalie Arena.
Everybody is in Amalie Arena and outside in the square watching this game, but probably not too happy. And outside in the Bell Center and outside, they're ready. They want another trip back to Florida. They do not want to see the cup risen tonight. Does Montreal. Perry backhands this one and tipped up high. Petrie stepped over the glove of Yanni Gourde. Corey Perry. Yanni Gourde races ahead. Gourde up the middle. Gaudreau. Coleman shoots, but he was offside anyway. And Coleman is going to go after Armia for probably just annoyed in general that he was offside. Yeah, so if you want to see who I'm subscribed to, you can. Like, I'm not going to. I'd rather you comment about who I'm subscribed to and not me, like, read off the whole list.
I mean, Gord had his head down, and Petrie at the last second decided not to lay a body on him. That was a close call. Petrie coming across, getting aggressive. Canadiens defense seems like a mindset to be.
Back ahead, Shea Weber set up. Sherratt and Gallagher swings at this puck and missed. It ricochets to the boards, and there's Hedman. Hedman tries to set this up, Andre Palat. Andre Palat looks Braden Point. Point. Back out, Palat. Backhands this ahead, Hedman. Hedman out over Ruda there. Canadiens, Tyler Toffoli. To Shea Weber, right circle. Hands one up! And that shot was wide. This is going to go to Price, so no icing. Yeah. Of course, Hot Take Hockey and Off the Wall I subscribe to because they've given me love. So I'm like, you guys are going to support me, I'm going to support you. You know what I mean? I'm that kind of guy. Colton, back off the boards and shot in again. Chernak looked away. Tried to send it on back, and it's Sorelli over to Colton. Back to Ryan McDonough, who'll shoot this in. Petrie there as well. Petrie hit hard. Colton there. Sorelli back wide. Matthew Joseph to Mikhail Sergachev. Sergachev with it. He'll hold on. 5:45 to go in the second. 1-0 Canadiens. 15-14. Shots favor the Lightning. Yeah, I know. I'm subscribed to a lot of different people. Matthew Joseph and a penalty coming up against the Habs. Another power play for Tampa. Penalty on Armia. Tripping call. And the Lightning back to the power play, only losing by a goal. Matthew Joseph definitely drew that penalty. Good job by him.
Cutting edge tech. World-class interiors.
and fearless design, their only competition is each other. The incomparable Mercedes-Benz SUV. Extraordinary. Runs in the backseat.
A shot of Jägermeister is meant to be served. Negative 18 degrees Celsius to be exact. Glad you're willing to. Jägermeister.
You can do better. Let's go get a freshly made footlong from Subway.
Thanks, Tony. Thank you.
Choose better, be better. And now save when you order in the app.
Subway, get back.
Hi, Verizon launched the first 5G network, and now we want to be the first to give everyone the joy of 5G by giving
That's that commercial right now, guys.
On us. Old customers, new customers, families, businesses, in-laws, law firms, every customer.
I want to take a look at
And if you're not a customer, we'll help cover the cost to switch. Just as one.
what's even on. Wow, baseball and hockey are like the only sports even on today. Interesting. Mets are up 4-1. Wow, that's awesome. So we might be getting to that. Not sure. Bottom of the eighth there.
At last year's winner, Marty Fish, the American Century Championship on NBC and NBCSN.
Armia to the box for tripping, and it's a good job by Tampa's fourth line. Watch Maroon right here. Protect the puck. Use the wall, get it down low, and eventually it leads to the tripping penalty. You want to know why John Cooper trusts his fourth line to go up there? It's because of plays like that.
5:32 to go in the second. Power play for Tampa Bay now. They completely changed that commercial anyway. Hedman gloves it down off the face-off win over to Stamkos. Stamkos sets up. Cirelli behind the net. Kucherov to Hedman. Hedman to Kucherov. Settles the puck. Kucherov. From Cirelli, Kucherov to Hedman. Hedman to Kucherov. Smokes it wide. And the Canadiens clear all the way down. That'll begin to incite a roar from the crowd. Yeah, I think they kind of ignored Trent, and I kind of basically just neutralized it. Because when those guys come in, I tell people, you have to be really, really normal, or I'm, timing out and doing all sorts of things because it reflects on me what you do. Kucherov shoots, and that's blocked away by Ben Chiarot. Back out ahead, Steven Stamkos. Sets up right circle. Hedman waits ahead. Hedman over Kucherov. They're yelling defense in Montreal. Over for point. Kucherov to Hedman. Hedman shoots. Did that go in? No. Off the post. Kucherov said it went in, but no. Kucherov settles. Cirelli out behind the net. They're going to have to relook at this as Hedman keeps it on the blue line. Over to Steven Stamkos. Back to Hedman. Shoots, and that's blocked. And out to center ice. This is icing, but we're going to have to see as Point will hobble to the bench if this puck went in the net. Hedman, that shot is going to just clip the post off of Price, off of the post, and then out. No goal. No goal. Lightning came that close to tying this game, but no goals. Braden Point looks hobbled, looks in pain, and that's not good for the Lightning with 25 seconds still remaining on the power play. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. In every facet. Hasn't scored a goal in the final yet, Aiden, but he was a monster in game one, and he's been incredible all year long. He had scored a goal in every game up to this point. Not every game, but I think past that, like those latter games in the first round. Sergachev to Palat. Palat, Sergachev shoots, tipped wide, and back out, and the penalty's over. Armia's out of the box. Lehkonen clears. Armia tries to get it short-handed. Vasilevsky's behind the net, but he hands it off. And over now, Palat to center ice. Palat sends it on through a hit. 3:15 to go in the second. Maroon with a big check there. And now Caulfield hands it to Anderson, looking for a second in the game. Anderson blew by and never was able to get a clean chance on the puck. Fans think that should have been a penalty. And now Blake Coleman on the backhand. Refs won't call that, though. And, you know, the old saying being, if you listen to the fans, you'll be up in the seats with them. Here's Coleman. Back out, a shot. Save Price. Rebound, score! Gaudreau! And the Lightning tie the game. A chance on goal on one end, and the Lightning finally beat Carey Price. We have a 1-1 tie. Great pass by McDonough. Very good goal. Yep, Coleman. That's the play out to McDonough, to the pass to Gaudreau, and McDonough started all that with a great stick block as the Canadiens try to get out to center. Yep, great play by Ryan McDonough. And the Lightning tie game 4. First goal in the last 15 games for Barclay Gaudreau. .2:30 to go in the second. Cirelli out to center. It's Hedman. Looks for Ruda. Stepped ahead for Cirelli. Look for Stamkos. Cirelli there with a hit on Sherratt. Cirelli now Steven Stamkos. Try to get that back. Colton with the hit on Gallagher. Out to center ice goes Montreal. Back for Tyler Toffoli. Shea Weber. Step this up the middle. Out ahead, Vasilevsky over to Jan Ruda. Ruda goes in front, 1:50 to go in the second. Ruda steps up. Back out for the Lightning. We shot in Andre Palat with a hit there. Lehkonen back ahead. Jake Evans over to Kulak. Kulak up the middle. Looked for Palat. And now it's brought in by Byron. Couldn't get the puck. And now out Evans. Now shot in by Edmondson. And back ahead from where Ryan McDonough was, Andre Palat will shoot this down. Back to head for Kucherov. And he's offside with 72 seconds to go in the second period.
He doesn't have that support. He has to pull out, and the Canadiens are able to get out of the zone. But
good play also, as Eddie Olczyk talking about, it's not just McDonough, but the fact that Coleman and Gaudreau were there to help support it, and so he's able to actually move the puck. So all three of those guys were integral in the goal, and they score the goal. And, of course, all three of the guys will get points. Gaudreau from McDonough and Coleman. Sergachev to Gaudreau. Gaudreau. Back Yanni Gourde. Pass out. Look for Gaudreau. Habs try to get by Corey Perry, and now it's Sergachev. Sergachev to Hedman. Hedman ahead. Tapped for Gaudreau. Gaudreau away. Yanni Gourde behind the net. Gourde sets up, holds. Sergachev shoots off the glass and out with 32.7. Great play by Sergachev to get that on net.
You can see Price, he knew he was deep. He had to get out as quickly as possible. I think that forward motion, Sergachev knew he wanted to get it upstairs above the glove. He just fired it a little high as Price was coming out charging. And the farther out the goaltender is, the less that you can see as that offensive player.
Palat couldn't get there. Here's Sherratt. Sherratt steps up. Chernak has it away from Toffoli. And then intercepted. The Canadiens trying to get by. Tumbling down was a Montreal player. Still no penalty called. This puck down, Carey Price. Hands it off. If the Lightning win the Cup tonight, you know there's going to be a lot of talking in Quebec for the rest of the summer about the refereeing in this series, especially this game. Gallagher shoots wide. Palat steps through, and gets hit at the Montreal bench, and that'll end the period. And now I've got a scuffle at the Habs bench. 1-1 tie after two. The Canadiens held the lead deep into the second period, and then a McDonough block to Coleman, to McDonough, to Barclay Goodrow's first goal of the Stanley Cup final. And the Lightning have tied the game up. Punch in the face by Shea Weber. We might get something for that. We're going to have an epic third period in Game 4 of the Stanley Cup final, which might be the last game of the NHL season, depending. At the end of the second period, 1-1. Yeah, they do look frustrated. All right, eighth inning just ended, so we're going to have the top of the ninth for the Mets games. We might actually have two different baseball games in one intermission. That's not assured, but we might. 4-1 New York, 4-1 Mets, 3 outs away. Was that a monster eighth inning? Yeah, they're leading by 3. Right now we're going to be going to we're right now, it just had the bottom of the 8th, so we're in the between period of the bottom of the 8th and the top of the 9th. And since they're the home team, if they're still leading by the end of this part of the inning, they win. So it looks like they will. They just got to get, well, they had some bullpen issues. They're just 3 outs away. So they just got to find a way to do that. So we might also have Twins and White Sox. The point is might, though. I can't tell you. It depends how quick this inning goes.
Bet $1 on your team. Snag 150 if they win. It's that simple. They win.
14:57 going intermission, guys.
Big prizes. So download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Sign up with the promo code. Bet $1 to win 150 if your team wins, and make it rain.
Dear exit strategy. All your pieces are in place. A tranquil lake, a serene sky, an emerald forest, a secret hideout.
White Sox are really good, though. I don't know both teams well, though.
Toyota SUVs.
Right now, lease a new 2021 RAV4 for just $219 a month, or lease a new 2021 Highlander for just $299 a month. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places. This is the game of philosophy, poetry, emotion. Legend burned into imagination. This game takes everything you give and gives back. This is the scene selflessness recognized. Fight of a lifetime. It breaks hearts, it ends mine, and drops yours. That's bigger than basketball. That's game. Hey, it's Gary and Tampa. Got a post-game show on the way. The Mets finally got to Brandon Woodruff there in the 7th inning. How did they do it?
Yeah, it was that early aggressive attack and that level swing that we talked about in pregame.
All right, so Edwin Diaz now tries to lock it up. We'll see you guys on the post-game show, Gary and Ron.
All right.
All right, gentlemen.
Top of the 9th. If the Mets come out of here with a lead, they will have another win, and a big win against the division leader team. I believe they are second in the National League. Well, by record, I think Milwaukee's about 3rd or 4th. But by the way the standings would work, they're second. And this could be a playoff preview. If the standings hold the way they do, which, I mean, that's something. That could very well change. But if they do into early October, this would be the playoff matchup. Starting in Wisconsin, this is hit to right field, but foul by Willy Adames.
The Brewers 1 run, 3 hits. The Mets 4 runs and 6 hits. Mets have got 3 scoreless innings out of their bullpen. Lugo and May combined.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. I got to go to a Mets home game again. Pitch by Edwin Diaz. Hit to right field. This is fair. This will drop. And Adames will single, and he's on first base. And now, no outs and a man on first. And also, the first 2 pitches thrown by Diaz in this game have been contact. Because the one was fouled to right, up high, and this one was just screamed fair on that side off the grass. Hold on. That baseball game didn't work for some reason. Sorry, guys. It's just loading for a second. All right, we're back. 0-1, so must have been a strike on Omar Narvaez, excuse me. Catcher for Milwaukee. Edwin Diaz the pitch. Well outside for ball 1.
You get the same adrenaline as if you have a 1-run lead. You certainly should. Yeah. It's probably mostly circumstantial, but the numbers are so stark.
This is a dangerous position for Diaz, and this is a really high pitch right outside 2-1. I like San Francisco's, I will have to say, as one of the good ones. I don't know why this is loading slowly.
Situation, exactly what you said, Gary. Not tie game, not save situation. Let's get some more. Could you haven't appeared in a few days? 8-1 game. Yeah.
The pitch for Diaz. That's a slider low for a ball. Now it's 3-1. And if he can get on base, that would put the tying run up to the plate.
Now it's 3-1, and the worst thing you can do here is to walk a hitter, walk Narvaez, you get the tying run to bat. The rookie right fielder Tyrone Taylor on deck.
Taylor is on deck for Milwaukee. Diaz the pitch. And that's a walk. Wow. 1 strike and then 4 straight balls, and Edwin Diaz has now put. All right, I gotta leave. I gotta leave this area, guys. It's this TV is just glitching so much. Give me a second. I will be. And I'll be right back as well. I'm just going to sit here. I have to get a plug, and then we'll have the game. Give us a house tour. Now we'll hope you're moving. Hold on. What is this channel on? 60? Yep. Okay. Why not, Trent? All right, so while we were away, Milwaukee drove home a run, 4-2. They're down by 2. The tying run is on first base. The go-ahead run is at the plate right now. No outs. This isn't good. This is why I told you that this game isn't over. I watched the Mets too much, but this by Edwin Diaz is up in the middle, and Jace Pederson could not get that strike. 2-1 count as Drew Smith is warming up. So if Pederson gets on base, no. Pederson fouls this, and it's 2-2. It was the youngster Tyrone Taylor who got the scoring run in. .450 to go in intermission, guys. Diaz, and this is check swung foul. Still 2-2 count. This is 17 pitches by Diaz. He's got a run off of his arm, and he has not struck out anyone or gotten an out. Pitch 18 for Edwin Diaz. That's high, and it's a full count. And if Diaz gets on base, then you have loaded bases. The team already had a 3-run lead, and now that would almost entirely dissipate with no outs. It's the pitch up the middle, swung and missed. Diaz got him. Mets are 2 outs away. Great strikeout by Edwin Diaz keeps the runners at first and second, and the Mets are 2 outs away from winning this baseball game. I feel like I don't want to. It'll be Hura for Milwaukee. 20th pitch coming, Diaz. Up the middle for strike 1. No, I know you didn't say anything bad. I'm just bracing myself and the chat. Because you've said things bad in the past. This is fouled away. And is this available to be caught for an out? No, it's into the seats. But it is 0-2. So this could work out for the pitchers. Diaz could work out for him. Because they're a strike away from being only an out away from ending this thing. Pitch by Diaz. Swung out and tipped foul again by Hura. Got 2:20 left in intermission, guys. This will be a third period soon. 1-1 tie in game 4. 3-0 series led for Tampa Bay in the playoffs for the NHL. Oh, God. Why do I have to look at that? Back out ahead, and Hura is struck out. Right up the middle. Great pass by Diaz. Mets are out away. For what you said on Discord. Absolutely horrible. Nope. Bradley is going to hit this up. It is going to be caught, and the Mets win 4-2. Edwin Diaz was atrocious to start the ninth inning, but he got better as it wore on, and the Mets only let one run in the ninth. 4-2 winners over Milwaukee to start this series. Hi, Nathan. All right, Mets win 4-2 over the Brewers. All right. It's the last hockey stream. It could be the last hockey stream. It depends. I'll try to stream other sports, but I don't know how much active I'll be live streaming during the summer. All right. Ready for the third. 1-1 tie between Montreal and Tampa Bay. Evans against Gord. Back out Byron. Tried to step it up and shot wide. Over for Petrie. Ahead away from Carey Price. Sent on back Savard. Chop this up high and it's Lehkonen. Lehkonen. Back, maybe. I don't know. Back out. Ahead from Byron. Chips to center. Sergachev. Savard. Petrie with it. Hands it on out. And Edmondson back there. It's tipped on route and icing against the Lightning, I believe. Canadiens, excuse me. Shot there by Hedman and deflected out to the boards. Stoll. Sent out for Deneau and Sorelli. Back to head. Gallagher. Away from Hedman, and now Romanoff's going to take it. Romanoff intercepted Colton. Ross Colton on the backhand of the forehand. Lehkonen tries to step ahead and out to center. Canadiens dig away. Here's Deneau. Deneau will backhand this up. And away Ryan McDonough. Back through McDonough with it. Ryan McDonough sets on out behind the net for Tampa Bay. McDonough will step ahead and over for Ruda to shoot in. Saved by Price. And Sherratt backed up from Byron. Byron handled on out. Off the boards. And tipped through Savard. Backed up Lehkonen. Looks for Point. Braden Point. Circles. Savard shoots, deflected wide, and looks for Cirelli with a hit on Sherratt. And Byron there too. And there's Savard. Savard back with it. Hands it on out and chip to center. Back to Pat Maroon, who has the puck there. And looks, Matthew Joseph trying to go and grab it. And across to Chernak, shooting this through. And back out, a glove saved by Price. Nice. Aiden, funny thing to tell you about the Isles Girl 3 that you probably don't know, which you might think is pretty cool. Isles Girl 3 was on the radio show. Our friend Tommy, who, you've heard, he talks to a lot of hockey people on Twitter, and he was able to message her, get her on for one of our shows we did months ago. So, yeah, she's a good person. She's really smart, really, really knowledgeable about the Islanders, as knowledgeable as any Islander fan that I know, or anybody. And, yeah, good YouTuber, good all type of content creator, absolutely. Lightning tied up. Perry shoots, tipped wide. Yeah. Back ahead. Coleman sent this up to center and launched it out behind. It's backed up. And now here comes Stahl shooting wide. Looks for Corey Perry. Now Coleman there. And Romanoff with the backhander up high. Looks away on Ruda, who's at the blue line. He takes it. Ruda waits. Shoots, and a save by Price. And backed up the middle, and Ruda back through there. Away from Sherratt at the boards. Sherratt stepped in. And Sergachev with it. Palat out to center. Point. Tries to get by. Point gets it. Right circle. Braden Point. Holds on. Sergachev. Point. Shooting one. Save made. Rebound. Another one deflects off of Carey Price. And it ricocheted out. Yeah, until you made the comment you did in the Discord, and you also didn't get in with my permission. I told you couldn't get in. So you got in without my permission, and then you made horrible comments. So, of course, you're going to get unmodded and timed out. What a shot by Point, though, guys. And, oh, what a play to get that to Kucherov. And what a save by Price on Kucherov. I'll probably do that now, Aiden. I just haven't watched her YouTube streams. Yeah, I'll do that. This one light bulb is bothering me, guys. Canadiens will have this out and hand behind the net. And come out across. I just got a new subscriber actually now, which is nice. So hold on. Let's see. Did we actually get to 600? For real? We're one away. We're one away from 600. So we were at 600 like a few streams ago, and then something happened and 3 people unsubbed. So we got some more subs. Now I have enough alternate accounts that I could clearly get myself to 600, but I'm not going to do that. Can I mod you? Fine. Back out Suzuki shooting wide of Vasilevsky. And back ahead from Anderson. Out across it goes. Looks for Caulfield and swept up to center. Back ahead. Gaudreau there. From behind Price, and now 3-on-2 worked for the Canadiens to shoot in. Then the Lightning will get back defensively. Yeah, I just did. Back ahead. A big hit there, and Chernak, the Canadiens intercept that, and over for Anderson. Stepped it on through. It's Stamkos with the puck. Cirelli couldn't get it forked off to center ice, and This is a bobbling puck from Anderson, and 14:43 to go in the third, still 1-1. No, that I'm not doing. I'll mod you. I'm not sending you. I'm not. I told you I'm not. Yeah, because I just did it, Aiden. I just told you I was going to do it. Aiden, were you not listening to what I literally just said? I literally just said, you said, I'm surprised you're not subscribed to Isles Fangirl 3 or whatever. And I said, its light bulb needs to be changed. I said, I will subscribe, and I just did it on my phone. Did we actually? No way. Yay! 600 again. What a hit there. Pass in front. And the Canadiens sweep this out. Corey Perry. Yay, now we get 600. Now we got to do that video. I did the video with the hats. Back in front of the save made by Vasilevsky. Well, I got to wait about 24 hours, though, and see if there's still going to be 600. No, you don't get adult Discord. That was not part of a deal. Back ahead. It's moved on out for Perry. Perry through. Perry back away on the backhand, and Perry holds on and sets it out to the point. And a bit too far for Kulak. Canadiens drop it to center and over to Gallagher. As this stick gets lofted, if I may ask, Aiden, if you're on her stream, is she like broadcasting it like I'm doing, commentating, or is she just like, oh, they should have moved the puck here, like ranting? It's like most people do that, and I try not to do that. Gallagher tried to set it up. Yeah, sometimes I'm biased broadcasting, but I don't try to be a fan while I do it. Because I'm a fan off the camera. Back in front to Foley, dug off the puck and tried to go grab it and couldn't. Canadiens send this out. Edmondson looking for it. Edmondson holds and hammers it in. Canadiens take that, a lousy send-in pass away from Kucherov, and down the ice it will go. This is not going to be icing. Carey Price has it out behind and sweeps it to the side. I'd love to do that, guys. I would love to do that. Coleman. Back out. Chernak ahead. Hot Take Hockey knows me because, he's hosted my streams a few times, and Isles Fangirls knows me because we actually did the show with her, but I don't like it's his name on the wall only did one time, so I don't know. Are you on? If you're on again, I'm taking you out. There you go. Okay. There's a scuffle, guys. He didn't write anything. I didn't see anything. Oh, that's just the normal Discord. Oh, okay. Oh, God. Going to commercial, 1-1. Tampa and Montreal. Trent, what did you post on TikTok? And Aiden, I would love that, man. I would absolutely love that. No, not doing that. What's amazing is that I have control, so I get to do whatever I want.
So you're ready for the day with a fresh face or a fresh start. For a limited time, get a cartridge free. The mustache perfected the tango so that he can undress defensemen again and again because he is Jägermeister.
can do things differently. You can take a chance. You can even reshape the future. But real change, true change, starts from within. The all-new MX, reimagined from the inside out to be more in tune with you. Arriving this fall.
He's not going to join it, though. Whoa, we have 3 guys in the Lightning penalty box. We got 3 guys in the Canadiens penalty box. It's like 90s hockey. It's a Stanley Cup final, and the Canadiens are battling for their playoff lives and for their Stanley Cup hopes. And the Lightning, so close, you can taste it. Just have to find a way to be winning after these 12 minutes, and they're going to get to lift the cup again on this hollowed ice. Face-off, Dano is kicked out from the draw. And he'll reset this face-off. Was not correct. I don't think it was legally done, so they'll reset this. Palat. Face-off helped Ruda to the blue line. Stepped in, tried for a tip. Ruda waits, shoots, blocked. And the Canadiens try to get it and go on for the races, but with an odd man rush, but Hedman with some great stick work to get back and deflect it away. Ahead from Edmondson and over Braden Point. Point had the Stanley Cup winning goal last year. He had a goal in the first period against the Stars. The Lightning, who won that game 2-0. If they win the Cup this year to sweep, it won't be by a shutout. And they won't have scored first. Here's a chance by Ruda and a save made by Price. Also, Giannis might play tomorrow in game 1 of the NBA Finals. We don't know. Back ahead, tried for Cirelli, who's tapped off the puck. Cirelli out with it. And stepped ahead. Evans there on the backhand. To the blue line. Shot in, score! 2-1 Canadiens! A tip in front. And also might have went off of Colton Romanoff. Let it go. Montreal leads by 1. Aiden, not game 1 tomorrow, but like once the Stanley Cup final is done, I'll make sure to stream some of it. Lehkonen went to the net. Of course, the officials are going to look at that. Oh, that wasn't tipped. Oh, that wasn't tipped. That's Romanoff's goal. Looked like it was tipped. It went off Lightning players. It went off Lehkonen's body, but this should be Romanoff's goal. First goal of the Stanley Cup final, 2-1, Habs. Canadiens 2, Lightning 1. 11 minutes to go in the third. The Lightning are trailing. The Habs haven't trailed all game long. First game that they haven't trailed. Pass across that backhand play was a bit blind, and here's Matthew Joseph sent to center. Tyler Johnson in on goal! Backhander saved by Carey Price. The puck is loose, and it's cleared all the way down. No icing. Vasilevsky got out. Tartar, did you actually give it to him? Don't give it to him. Tartar, don't actually give it to him. Please tell me you didn't give it to him, okay? Please. Back ahead, Edmondson with a hit. And then the Canadiens sweep to center. Press on out. Launched away McDonough behind the Tampa net. To the blue line. Weber a shot. Tipped on Rudin out behind the net. He goes. Kucherov. That pass to Foley. Couldn't launch it. It's tipped up high and down. Low scoring games. You haven't had a lot of them. And so, yes, they're fitting Montreal. I've only had one. That was 3-1 in game 2. And the Canadiens were the better team. They still lost. So they got to have these low scoring games because the last game was 6-3 and the first game was 5-1. Back out Kucherov. Sends it left circle. Handed off. Shot in front. Blocked away. And it's Brendan Gallagher. Away from Cirelli. And Cirelli will send this off to Kucherov. Okay, nice. Speaking of it, I know you've told me I have to message you on Discord about hanging out in the summer, and we will absolutely talk about that, Thomas. Absolutely. Brought in with a hit on Colton there. And over Cirelli. Back to head. Habs try to take the puck and steal it out. Here's a chance. Moving in on goal, and a shot there. Save. Suzuki. Save by Vasilevsky, and Suzuki's at the boards trying to get the puck and clamp on with it. Fans think this should have been a penalty against Tampa Bay. Lightning hold the puck. No, I'm not looking. Back out McDonough. Back across, and it's tipped out. The Canadiens here will move it. Back ahead. Pass through away from Byron. Tyler Johnson there. A bit too far from Matthew Joseph. Lightning trying to keep that puck going on the shot. There, here's Savard. Shooting wide a bit too far from Carey Price. Jay Weber sends this on out to center. And tipped up high. Sliding down to send the puck. It's a Montreal player. Here's Gallagher trying to get down and get the puck. Get there. It's Braden Point over to center. Point. Palat drops off, and the Canadiens steal it away. It's Romanoff and backhanded off the boards. Taking this one on up. Habs will keep it good board play. And here comes Philip Danault. Danault looks for a pass. And that was dropped off and picked off. Canadiens dropped it off Eric Stahl. 7 minutes to go in the third period. Canadiens 2, Lightning 1. Goals by Suzuki and Romanoff for Montreal. Goudreau for Tampa Bay. Dropped it off on route. Trying to get it across. The Canadiens have been really good this game. Weber hands it back at the right circle, and it's blocked and keyed off. Here's Shea Weber with another drop pass and backed away. Ahead for Corey Perry. Perry shoots this on down. 6:25 to go in the third now. Lightning send on back Patrick Maroon. Canadiens trying to jab this puck past Matthew Joseph's diving legs. Up the middle, Joseph. Pass across. They score! Patrick Maroon and the Lightning tie the game. Maroon's first goal of the final. What a play. It's this line again. Joseph to Maroon. And a point for Matthew Joseph, who didn't play much in the playoffs. And then just a slide-in goal for Patrick Maroon, and the family members here in Montreal, the Tampa players happy, and in Amalie Arena, they're rocking. So a 2-2 tie. 6 minutes to go in the third. Canadiens must get that go-ahead goal again. Out ahead, Chernak. It would be the third straight Stanley Cup for Maroon. Yes, it would be. Canadiens up, pass across a bit too far, but Lehkonen will have it. And there's our Terry Lehkonen. Sent back to the point. Weber holds on, shoots, tipped away. Suzuki, another shot at the circle from Weber, and that wouldn't go. Kept in by Petrie. Looks for a tip. Byron couldn't get the deflection. Lehkonen battles. And back out. Try to spin it on through. Looks in front for Philip Danault. Danault on the backhand. Danault hit by Gord. They thought it was a hit from behind, the Lightning fans did. A big check there from Gallagher, and the Canadiens will get it back. Habs move in. They don't change. Not just yet. Gallagher couldn't get it by Gord, and the Lightning will keep this through. Less than 5 minutes to go in the third period. Lightning 2, Canadiens 2. No, game is not over. That could have been a hit from behind. A penalty against Sharap. They don't call that. Backhands this. Suzuki trying to find Anderson. And now it's brought out by Caulfield. Shooting in a glove. Save by Andrei Vasilevsky. 4:39 to go in the third. We haven't had much stoppage, but we do now. Go to commercial. 2-2 in Montreal in Game 4.
You pay back for the stuff you pay for with Instant Karma.
That move, guys. Get a pressing back foot on through Subway instead. Like a classic Italian BMT stacked with fresh fish. There's a Subway 3 blocks from here.
Choose better, be better, and now save when you order in the app.
Subway, eat fresh.
Aiden, I literally don't know. Aiden. It's highly annoying. Armia out at the boards. Edmondson back ahead. Shot in front, backhander blocked away, and the Lightning try to send this in. Over for McDonough. Barclay Goudreau. Sent ahead, Gallagher. Steps, waits. Blocked away. Ahead and kicked off Vasilevsky. Shot there, blocked. Sent back down to center. .349 to go in the third period here. Canadiens keep it. Evans, Sherratt. Shot there, deflected up high. Lehkonen, he couldn't get the puck. It's handed off a stick and over Sherratt. Sherratt shoots in. Back over for Cirelli. Over Hedman, up the middle. Tyler Johnson drop pass, and Hedman, he couldn't get that. Hedman, that was backhanded away from Cirelli. Check there, Cirelli backed up more. Have checkers out to center. And all the way down where Edmondson was. And Ruda steps, tries to get this up the middle and tried to send off. A backhander up high, right out at the blue line. Pass in front, Palat, and this tipped down low point. Try to get it in front. Kucherov with a deflection in front of Price, who was able to make the save just as he went out there. Ruda will set up. Backhands, forehands off the glass, off the boards, and back down again. Please stop talking about that, but we don't want to talk about this score. Gaudreau over to Sergachev. Sergachev ahead. Looks for Coleman. Coleman back. Yanni Gourde. Yanni Gourde and away on the backhand. He'll try to float this through and over for Chernak. Away from Shea Weber and stepped ahead. Weber on through and back on out. Tries to send this over for Suzuki. It's a good tap pass across. Lightning out to center. Chernak will float this up off the boards and back down again. Canadiens work with the puck. Perry ahead. Corey Perry tries to twist by. And it's handed off from Eric Stahl. Lightning move. This, Victor Hedman. Hedman shoots. Save by Carey Price. And Joseph is pushed away with 65 seconds to go in the third period. Lightning trying to win the cup at all. Kucherov off of the top of his stick. I think the Lightning are lifting the Stanley Cup at center ice in a matter of minutes if that cleanly goes off of Kucherov's stick. But yeah, that pretty incredible stuff there. Now that almost went in. Back ahead, that went through, and Palat got hit in the mouth. He got hit in the mouth, and he's bleeding. If this was off a Montreal stick, then Tampa's most certainly going to the power play. They are. It's off a Montreal stick. Tampa Bay power play late in the third period with 1:01. It will probably be a 4-minute penalty because the stick went up high. That's on Shea Weber, not the guy that you want in the penalty box. Go Caps. Just ignore him. Just ignore him. He's just being completely idiotic. Just ignore. But yeah. This should be a 4-minute penalty. Officiating, which has been inconsistent in the playoffs. We'll see what they give him. Right now it says it's a 4-minute, which would mean that it would go for 1 minute in the third period if Tampa doesn't score, and then would have 3 minutes in overtime if it gets to overtime and the Canadiens don't score a shorthanded goal this period. So Lightning have an opportunity to win the cup right here. Because you got every second in regulation to score a goal. And then you've got a sizable amount of time in overtime, if you get there, to try to win the cup. I don't know if it's Nathan. It might be Trent. Go Caps. Canadiens won the face-off, tried to steer it off the boards, but couldn't control. Kucherov back over to Braden Point. Point right circle. Point hands it back on. And Sorelli tried to hand this off the boards, and Kucherov backhands it away. Looked for Sorelli. Sorelli and Kucherov will take this on back. Kucherov to center ice. Nikita Kucherov on the backhand. Drops it off. Sorelli. Over to Hedman. Handed at the left circle, and it just missed Price. And it's Kucherov. And Hedman can't keep it in back to center. 20 seconds to go in the third period. Still a sizable amount of time on the power play. Hedman spins on back. Hedman over from Kucherov, and this is deflected out of play with 12.3 seconds left in the third. Time seems to stand still if you're in the penalty box, and if the Lightning don't score in the next 12 seconds, it's still going to stand still for whoever in overtime. Neutral zone draw. Stamkos is going to be pushed out. They've got a lot of playoff games. They haven't had a playoff game in the final yet. The Lightning were 1-1 in the overtime in the Stanley Cup final last year. A goal by Shattenkirk, who now plays for Anaheim, against Dallas, and a loss that Perry had the goal for Dallas as well. This is skied to center. Hedman shoots this back in. They'll just hammer in, and going to go to overtime. For the first time since 1996, as Weber exits the box with 2:59 left on his penalty. For the first time since 1996, a team can win the Stanley Cup in a sweep in overtime. When the Avalanche did it, Sandis Ozilish had the goal, I believe. Or no, not Sandis Ozilish, Yui Krupp. So if the Lightning win, they'll win the cup in overtime. If the Canadiens win, back to Game 5.
Get ready because it's go time at Wind Creek Bethlehem, where you can play longer and win more. And this summer, we're giving away $2 million in our escape to winning events. $1 million for slot players, $1 million for table players, and fun for everyone. It's go time at Wind Creek Bethlehem at windcreekcasino.com.
Well, Geico's 85 years isn't just about time, you know. It means experience. I mean, put it this way. If I told you I've been drawing raspberry preserves for 85 years, what do you think? Well, at first, it'd be like, that's got to be some scrumptious chap. And then you'd think, he looks...
Are there any games we can do right now? I mean, I know you want Padres, but I don't know if I can get that game. Let me see. It's like any ESPN games or something I can get. Like, those are the channels I know I can get. Oh, we got Red Sox in Anaheim. Oh, no, it's still the White Sox game. All right, White Sox and Twins. We'll do that right now. Abreu, who won the MVP last year, up for bat. And that's fouled. 8-5 Minnesota here in Minneapolis. Padres versus Nationals. If I can get it, I'll do. No, you have to understand. If I can get it, I'll do it. I don't know if I can get it. And I would rather actually do Anaheim and Boston because, my second favorite team is the Angels. And you would also get quiet scores in that if Boston scores. Up the middle. Take that first strike. 1-1. Aiden, I live in New Jersey. I don't have Nesson. I don't have the MLB package like I do for the NHL package. I'm only going to have SNY, Yes, and like Fox Sports, Fox, and ESPN. This is up, and it will bounce for a grounder, a single. And now the tying run is at the plate for Chicago. I'll see if there's anything on Fox Sports, see if there's any games on Fox Sports. If they're doing a baseball game, maybe they are. They're not. They're doing an encore of a soccer game. So no.